Today, Sascha Lohmann from the Freie Universität, Philipp Grosse von der Rheinische Friedrich-Wilhelms-Universität in Bonn und Julia Grauvogel from the Eberhard Karls Universität in Tübingen are in the hot seat. And not me or Philip, for a change. They are here to brief you on three of the most challenging issues facing the transatlantic partnership and the world as a whole. From the very first days of this administration, President Barack Obama and Secretary of State Hillary Clinton have sought to redefine America's engagement with the world as one based on mutual respect, mutual interests, and collective action. At a time where citizens everywhere are more connected and more informed, governments acting alone, even if they cannot solve the problems that confront us or seize the opportunities, more importantly, that surround us. In the 21st century, power will not belong solely to those with government titles, but to citizens across all sectors of society who act both as individuals and through broad networks of partners. We live in a world where information is at people's fingertips. The competition for citizens' attention, partnership, and allegiance is increasingly fierce. Those with credibility and ideas that resonate with audiences will garner attention and generate partnerships. This is the idea behind the Atlantische Initiative, Germany's online, if you will, think tank. Johannes, on behalf of the embassy, I commend you and your colleagues for using the power of technology to take the discussion of transatlantic issues beyond the four walls of this institution, of our institution. I also commend you in your efforts to mobilize and activate today's young leaders. In a world where 60% of the world's population is under the age of 30, we must engage directly with young leaders. And I have to say, in our mission here and in my own time personally, we spend an enormous amount of our time on that focus and that objective. The participants in the Atlantische Initiative's Ideas with Impact project are members of that new generation of leaders. And so I hope that today is a beginning. Sascha, Philippe, Julia, as winners in this Ideenwettbewerb, you have an obligation to remain part of the conversation, handed down to you from prior generations on both sides of the Atlantic. And as we move forward, it will be up to you to define the transatlantic partnership not only on the basis of the shared history of the 20th century, but also on the basis of the cooperation and shared understanding that will be required in the 21st century. I have now done enough talking. Over to Sascha, who, by the way, must have an inside line. I want to tell you something. Secretary Clinton has already taken one of his recommendations into consideration with her announcement on Friday to liberalize the visa regime for Iranian students. So we're already listening to what you have to say. Let's hear what else you have to say. Sascha, come on down.